Hey everyone, Ryan from Taylor Racing here. I've been approached quite a bit lately on the kind of stuff that we do post-track days and post-race weekend events to make sure that our bikes are maintained and ready to go for the upcoming events. So I thought I would do a short video and show you guys kind of what we do here. First things first, we put the bike on the bench. Boom, done. Afterwards, I will usually pull off all the bodywork, including the tank. This allows me to not only get all the grit and grime off of the bodywork really easy, but it also allows me to look on the inside of the side panels. So if I have a oil leak or a fluid leak of some sort, usually there will be some residual residue, and I'll be able to tell, and I can address it accordingly. As well, when you have all the bodywork and panels off, you can go through, check all your wiring, check all your hoses, make sure everything's good to go, make sure you have no leaks, and get everything ready. It's also easier to drain the oil, so I will drain the oil, pull the filter, and go from there. As well, once I'm done that, I start at the front of the bike, because on the super bikes, let's say at Area 27, you're usually hitting about 160 to 170 miles an hour on the big bikes like this, so I want to make sure I can slow down and stop. Right. So I start at the brakes. I will pull the brakes off the mounts here, and then I pull the pads out, and once the pads are out, I'll lap them down or clean them a little bit, or just replace them entirely because they're worn out or they just need to be done. Then I'll clean the inside of the caliper, like where the pot is, wipe that all down, get rid of all that brake dust, all that grit, all that grime, and then put new pads or replace the pads, put them back in, put them back on the mounts, bolt everything back up, and then start to flush the oil or flush the brake fluid. I like to personally change all the fluids each and every time after the weekend, so I like to have fresh fluids. And with the Panigale, I also have a hydraulic clutch, so I will change the clutch fluid as well. From there, speaking of clutches, I usually pull the clutch out, like I pull the pad or the fibers and the plates out. As I said, like the bike is already on the bench, bodywork's off, oil's out, pull the clutch. Nothing worse than spending a ton of money on tires, entry fees, travel, hotels, food, and you get on the starting grid and your clutch is pooched. So check it, it's right there. It's simple, an extra 5 minutes. Since the bike's already on the bench, just do it. My personal opinion anyways. So once that's done, I put it all back together and systematically keep going backwards. Oh, I forgot to mention, I will also make sure all my pinch bolts on the front forks and stuff, calipers, axles, everything is nice and tight so your wheel doesn't fall off going down the front straight, Brad Gavi, and go from there and just keep working your way back. And then of course on the Panigale, I go onto the other side here and I double check the suspension. As you can see, I've got some green marks here indicating that everything has been tight and checked and ready to go, as well as we'll check the chain. I usually clean the chain, the sprockets, all that kind of stuff. Just go from the front to back, and then on the other side, the front, from the back all the way to the front, just to make sure that, hey, everything is tight, everything is clean, everything is ready to go. Then I fill it back up with new fresh oil, make sure that everything's safety wired, ready to go, and boom, that's it. We're ready to go for the next race weekend. If you have any questions or you need some help or just want to bring your bike to Taylor Racing and get us to do it for you, hit me up on social media or give me a call or whatever you need to do. We're willing and ready to help. All right, take care, ride safe, and we'll see you soon.